Ndss is the leading human rights organization for all individuals with Down syndrome.
Today we are there from birth. We have support groups around the country that are there to answer all of a new parent's questions. We're there for the medical first years. We're there for school, healthcare, research, and now it's jobs and aging, because this population is now living way beyond what we expected 37 years ago.
I will always be grateful for that very first phone call that we made to Ndss as new parents.
Ndss is amazing.
Ndss is the primary resource for information and help for anything Down syndrome related that's affecting my family.
Ndss has helped me tremendously.
It means opportunities to help people.
To me, the Ndss is a voice for people with Down syndrome.
That all of a sudden the voices are louder and louder, and I really attribute that to Ndss.
Knowing that we can reach out to them and ask for their help has been really incredibly comforting for our family.
Ndss addresses the large spectrum, the wide spectrum that we have in our community.
When I was growing up, there was no Ndss.
It's really about having a partner in this journey that we're going through as a family.
What we see isn't always what we get.
The National Down Syndrome Society just portrays such a positive image of people with Down syndrome.
The National Down Syndrome Society means a great deal to us as a family.
Ndss has provided a framework for Arlo's lifetime and for our lifetime as a family.
Ndss is part of my family.
We all connected.
It's really, really heartwarming to know the work that we're doing and that we're providing that opportunity for future generations.
Our one-of-a-kind National Advocacy and Policy Center that advocates right here in our nation's capital and in state capitals across the country on issues that span the life of an individual with Down syndrome.
And I can tell you from firsthand experience, when I worked on the Hill, that Ndss is the preeminent organization advocating for those individuals with Down syndrome.
We expect these rights for our children.
They gave us the tools to say, this is what you need to do.
And we're coached and prepared on how to go into the halls of Congress and speak to our representatives.
They asked my son Mitchell to testify for Congress, where he was able to express his request for support and why on behalf of his peers.
And we wouldn't have been able to put together this program if it wasn't for the support of National Down Syndrome Society.
The Achieving a Better Life Experience Act, or the ABLE Act, the most significant disability law since the Americans with Disability Act over 25 years ago, is one of Ndss's proudest achievements.
ABLE was a piece of legislation that in effect changed the entire landscape for our constituents in our community. They can earn money, they can save money, they're allowed to work and have a career, and they're no longer looked at as some people that need to be taken care of by society, but rather given a tool that will allow them to take care of themselves.
Now my daughter is able to save for college and save for her future. So Ndss, by creating the ABLE Act, has opened up a whole resource for families like us, and it's meant the world to us.
Our Ndss DS Works campaign is showing the world that people with Down syndrome are ready, willing, and able to work.
DS Works is a tremendous program.
They said, you got a job. I shrieked and jumped for joy.
I have a job. I count.
We don't want to be overlooked. We want to make sure that we are much a part of their community as they are part of our community.
I've been very impressed with how these self-advocates, they have a sense of ownership.
Hiring individuals with Down syndrome is good for the bottom line, and you won't regret it.
Hi everybody, this is Savannah Guthrie. One of my favorite times of the year is the National Down Syndrome Society's Buddy Walk season. Ndss, through its Buddy Walk program, is showing the world the amazing accomplishments of individuals with Down syndrome.
We have over 250 buddy walks across the United States.
I got to dance on stage with a professional DJ.
My first encounter with the community was through the Body Walk. And I've been part of that community that has become a family from the time he was born. He was 3 months old, and a community opened their heart to me.
It feels like a big family reunion.
It made me very proud of myself. I love to be with my family.
We invite you to help make our Army stronger and join forces with us on this journey of change focused on activism, advocacy, and action.
I think everyone should be either a volunteer or a donor or just part of an organization such as NDSS.
And I think the future is bright for our children and for children that have yet to be born, but the work's always there, and we have to serve as advocates for them. And I think that NDSS is that platform and is highly effective, and that's why I volunteer.
And over the years, the volunteers and the donors and our staff have been really the backbone of the organization.
So if I have a wish for NDSS, I hope they can grow bigger, stronger, and they get the support that they need.
Together, we will create a world in which all people with Down syndrome deserve the same opportunity to enhance their quality of life, realize their life aspirations, and become valued members of welcoming communities. From our NDSS family to yours, we are deeply grateful to advocate for and alongside you each and every day.
The NDSS rocks! Bam! What?